Alright, let's talk about a situation in Cincinnati that just got very interesting. Bengals star defensive end Trey Hendrickson showed up to voluntary workouts, which you might think is a good sign, right? Well, hold on, he wasn't in practice gear, and he had some major things to get off his chest about his contract. He basically drew a line in the sand and said he will not play the 2025 season on his current deal. Now, this isn't completely out of nowhere. Trey requested a trade last offseason before ultimately playing out the year. But coming off a season where he led the entire NFL with 17.5 sacks, you'd think a new deal would be a priority. According to Trey, though, there's been zero communication with the team since the draft. He feels like promises made last year haven't been kept, saying the offers before the draft didn't reflect what was discussed. It's gotten to the point where he says the lack of communication has unfortunately made things personal. He's set to make $15.8 million this year, which sounds like a lot. But for the reigning sack champion in today's NFL, that's seriously under market value. The Bengals just paid Jamar Chase and T. Higgins big money, which is great for the offense. But it seems like it's complicating things for their defensive cornerstone. They even gave him permission to seek a trade back in March. But nothing happened. So here we are. Trey Hendrickson, arguably the most crucial player on that Bengals defense, is at the facility but not practicing, publicly airing his frustrations, and threatening to sit out the season if he doesn't get a new contract. The Bengals are known for being tough negotiators, but losing a player like Trey, especially after the season he just had, would be a massive blow. There are still a few months before the season kicks off, but the clock is ticking. Will the Bengals pay up? Or is the relationship too fractured? This saga is far from over, and it could define Cincinnati's 2025 season.